All right, so if you've ever used an AI tool, I'm sure you know this feeling. You get one amazing result, and then the next 10 are just frustrating. Today, we're going to break down how you can move past that inconsistency and start getting fantastic outcomes every single time. Let's dive in. Yeah, does this sound familiar? One minute, the AI gives you pure genius. The next, it totally misses the mark, and you're just left scratching your head wondering what went wrong. It's this crazy roller coaster of being encouraged one moment and just plain frustrated the next. And trust me, pretty much everyone who uses AI feels this. Okay, but here's the key. That frustration, it isn't you failing. It's actually feedback. It's all just part of the learning curve. The real goal here isn't just about getting a fast answer. It's about what we call intentional practice, learning how to have a genuinely productive conversation with your AI. Now that's the skill that really pays off. So where do we even begin with all this? Well, believe it or not, the most critical step happens before you even type a single word. The quality of the AI's response is directly, and I mean directly, tied to the clarity of your request. It's a super simple rule, but it's exactly where most of us trip up. Oh man, we have all been there. You have this kind of fuzzy idea in your head, and you basically ask the AI to be a mind reader. A prompt like, help me communicate better, is so broad that the AI has no choice but to give you a generic textbook answer that, let's be honest, doesn't really help anyone. So here's the fix. You have to clarify the task for yourself first. Just run through this quick mental checklist before you type. 1. What exactly do I want to produce? An email? A list? 2. Who's this for? Who's my audience? 3. What context is absolutely essential for the AI to know? And 4. What are the constraints? Things like word count, tone, or format. And look at this. This just shows the transformation perfectly. We go from that vague, help me communicate better, to this clarified powerhouse of a prompt. Draft a 250-word email to my project team, who are engineers, explaining the new project delay, maintaining a confident tone. See what we did? We gave it a format, a length, an audience, the core context, and the exact tone. Now the AI has a real shot at giving you something truly useful. Okay, so once you've got that clarity thing down, it's time to level up. This is where you stop treating the AI like a vending machine, where you just pop in a request and hope for the best. Instead, you start treating it like a real thinking partner. This means you don't just tell it what you want, you actually start telling it how to get there. Phrases like these are absolute game changers. They're not just suggestions, they're direct commands that structure the AI's entire reasoning process. When you tell it to think step by step, you're essentially forcing it to create a little internal outline for itself before it spits out the final answer. And because of that, the response is just so much more logical and on point. And the benefits of doing this are huge. I mean, not only do you get a better, more accurate answer, but you also get to see the AI's work. It actually reveals its own logic. This helps you understand how it reached its conclusion, which makes it way, way easier for you to then jump in and refine or correct its path. Now, let's be real for a second. Even with the best prompt in the world, the first result isn't always going to be perfect, right? This brings us to a really important strategic decision you have to make. Should you try to fix what the AI gave you, or is it better to just scrap it and start over completely? This right here, this is the single most important diagnostic question you can ask. Before you type anything else, just pause and ask yourself, is the problem with the response, or was the problem actually with my prompt? The answer to that one question tells you exactly what to do next and will save you so much time. So here's the simple rule of thumb. If the response is, say, 80% of the way there, if it's close, then you refine it. Give it a follow-up instruction like, that's great, but can you make the tone a bit more formal? But if the response is way off in left field, don't waste your time trying to fix a bad foundation. The problem was almost certainly your original prompt. Just go back and restart with a clearer one. And here's one final habit, a little coach's tip for you to build into every single AI conversation: quick verification. Always remember that you are the one in control. So get in the habit of asking it things like, what assumptions is this making? Or even, what would make this answer wrong? And no matter how good the response looks, always cross-check at least one key point with a trusted source. That's how you stay in the driver's seat. When you start to combine all of these skills, clarifying your task, guiding the process, and knowing when to refine or restart, something really amazing starts to happen. You stop seeing the AI as just a simple tool for getting quick answers, and you start seeing it as a genuine partner for improving your own thinking. And if you take away only one thing today, let it be this. Every time you work to create a really clear, specific prompt, you're also clarifying your own ideas. Every time you guide the AI step by step, you're reinforcing a logical process in your own mind. You're not outsourcing your brain, you're sending it to the gym. You are not replacing your thinking, you're strengthening. These skills really do build on each other over time, and they turn that initial frustration into real fluency. But remember, you don't have to navigate that learning curve all by yourself. If you want to accelerate your progress, experienced coaches can offer personalized guidance to make all these concepts second nature. Mastering this new way of working is a journey, and you can find that expert support at pathfindercampus.ca/coaches. Thanks so much for tuning in.